At the beginning of Shlishi, we learn that the Kohanim were not going to receive a portion of the land of Israel. As the Pasuk itself says, that they don't receive a chelek v'nachala, no portion or share, rather, at the Yishei Hashem v'nachlato yochlun. The way the Kohanim and the Leviim are going to survive is via eating their portion of the korbanot. The Yerushalmi in Horiot notes that the Torah introduces this command regarding Kohanim and Leviim immediately after the laws of a Jewish king. And on the basis of this juxtaposition, the Yerushalmi establishes the rule that a Kohen cannot be appointed a king, something that the Chashmonaim, following Hanukkah, violated because they were Kohanim and they also took over the rule as kings. But how did the Yerushalmi learn this from that juxtaposition? Why would the fact that the laws of a king and the denial of agricultural land suggest that a Kohen can't become king? The Meshech Chochmah suggests that the Yerushalmi's inferences relates to the fact that the Kohanim received no share of the nation's spoils of war, as the Rambam writes in Hilchot Shemitah V'Yovel 13:9, that when the Torah forbids Kohanim from taking a chelek and an achalam, it refers to distribution of military spoils, the chelek, and of agricultural lands, the nachalam. One of the basic laws of a king, however, is that half of all of the spoils of war go directly to the royal treasury. The reason, explained the Meshech Chochmah, has to do with the king's obligation to lead the nation in battle. If the king knows that he will receive half of the spoils, if his treasury will be enriched and he'll be able to provide what needs to be provided, he'll likely commit himself more vigorously to planning the battle. But a Kohen can't receive a portion of those spoils, and therefore, explained the Meshech Chochmah, the Yerushalmi understood that a Kohen can't be a king. Rav Avram Yitzchak Sorotzkin, in his Rinat Yisrael, suggests a simpler explanation, as the Rambam famously writes towards the ends of Hilchot Shemitah V'Yovel 13:12. The Torah denied the Kohanim a nachala portion of the land of Israel and the chelek, the military spoils, because their job was to devote themselves to serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the Beit HaMikdash and as the nation's scholars and teachers. And thus, once the Torah commands the Kohanim to devote their lives to being the religious leadership of the people, we understand that a Kohen can't become a king, because a king can't be devoted to that. A king also has to be involved in the political and in the defense of his nation. You can't be both a Kohen and a king. And therefore, the Yerushalmi learns, because they come together, the Torah is trying to teach us this important message. Ultimately, we all have our roles within Klal Yisrael, and all of the roles are important, but our roles can be different. And we need to appreciate the role HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives to us, whether those who are Kohanim and Leviim, who are charged with a greater religious responsibility, those who were the kings of the Jewish people, those who serve in public functions, and those who serve in private functions. We all have a role, and we all can fulfill our role before HaKadosh Baruch Hu and be able to raise up the Jewish people.